Good morning, Church at Liberty Park. Today we're on Joshua chapter 10. And here in the book of Joshua, we're seeing how the nation of Israel conquers the promised land. And so here in this chapter, we see how God's people face battles that they really can't win for themselves. And in that, we see that God loves to fight for his people. And we see the call not to trust in our own power and strength and wisdom, but to trust in God. And in this chapter, we're going to see how God, he literally moves heaven and earth to save his people. Let's look at verses 12 through 14. It says, "At that time, Joshua spoke to the Lord in the day when the Lord gave the Amorites over to the sons of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, 'Sun, stand still at Gibeon, and moon in the valley of Ajalon.' And the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, until the nation took vengeance on their enemies. Is this not written in the book of Jashar? The sun stopped in the midst of heaven, and did not hurry to set for about a whole day. There has been no day like it before or since, when the Lord heeded the voice of a man, for the Lord fought for Israel." And this reminds us of Jesus, who spoke to the winds and the waves, and they obeyed him. That even the winds and the waves obey him, and the people said, who is this? Or just think about also in the Gospels how Jesus had authority over demons, over sickness, over death, and really this is our story, that we were headed into a battle with sin and death and hell and the devil, that we could not win. And because of God's great love, he literally moved heaven and earth to save us. So we see that Jesus is the greater Joshua. And so let's rejoice in these truths today. I hope you enjoy chapter 10.